Hello fellow Wormians, my name is Sorisa and today I'm going to be your worm guide. Today we're going to be going over keybinds. So keybinds are an essential way to optimize the time it takes you to perform actions and will reduce the stress of constantly searching through the right-click menus. There are 3 different ways to set keybinds, which I'll organize from the easiest method to the old school method. First, the easiest method is from the right-click menu. When you hover over the skill you wish to bind, press and hold the key you wish to bind the action to. You'll notice on the right side across from the action, the letter you held down will appear. So now, every time you press this button with the correct tools activated, you will perform this action. Pretty simple, yeah? Second way is to press Escape or the Settings button on your quick bar. In the drop-down menu, there will be a Hotkeys option. A separate window will appear displaying all the actions you can set with a custom bind. Very useful if you need to do multiple binds to one key or do not have the action visible to you at the moment you want to set the binds for it. Last but not least, the old school method. The last few methods pretty much cover this in a much easier and user-friendly way, and it is advised that you bind your keys in the 2 previous options. I'm just explaining this as it is a feature still in the game. Now then, press F1 to open up the Wurm console. In the text chat below, you can click it and type in bind, key you wish to bind, action you wish to bind, and hit enter. The Wurm console will then read that as the keybind was saved to the key that you chose if it was done correctly. For example, bind Z dig will bind the dig action to the Z key when it's pressed with an active shovel. So let's now move over to custom keybinds and macros. First, I'm going to be straightforward and say that any player-made automated macro is strictly forbidden against game rules. Players who are caught using such programs will face a character ban and possibly an IP ban, and I am not condoning the use of any programs that gives players an advantage in any way. With that being said, it is okay for players to set up their own custom binds, for example, with a third-party application. Let's use ICUE as an example. You can set up one bind to perform 3, 4, or even 5 actions with one press of a button. Remember that when working with macros, you can only set enough actions so it completely fills your action queue. As an example, new players may only queue 3 actions at a time. I will also be posting the official thread to these rules for further detail in the description below. As long as the program is not automated, it is completely fine to use this method as well. It becomes very helpful when faced with tasks that require hundreds and hundreds of actions to complete, such as mining. Thank you so much for watching another tutorial video. I do hope that it helped, and just remember everyone that Wurm is waiting.